The Chadian president have been caught on video saying he won't hand over Boko Haram weapons to Nigeria. The Chadian president have been caught on video saying, "We declare this place our zone until Nigeria sent a soldier." He urged his soldiers to stay with them for a month and should not free any captured weapon or Boko Haram terrorists to the Nigerian soldier. If not, they will return to Chad and is going to hurt them. He made them understand that they will not leave the situation like that. He promised to speak with other head of state of nations bordering him like Chad and Nigeria. He boasts that his army have destroyed 90% of Boko Haram, leaving the other 10% wandering about, while some of them have drowned and some of them have ran back to Nigeria and Niger Republic because they know that they cannot return to Chad. He said that Chad is not joking or is not a place to harbor terrorists. And these have caught a lot of things. Recall some weeks back, the Boko Haram terrorist group laid an ambush that killed over 70 Nigerian soldiers and 95 Chadian soldiers. But why the Nigerian government relax and pretend as if nothing happened? And even the man, the Awani, the general that was leading the Operation Lafia Dolo have to come out and lambaste the Nigerian government for ill-equipping them and sending them to go and fight Boko Haram and giving them distorted intelligent information that will put them in harm's way. While the Nigerian government was trying to cover up the killing by the Boko Haram terrorists, the Chadian president took the bull by the horn by leading his own army straight to the war front, where he confronted the Boko Haram terrorists and made a fatal blow to the terrorist group, leaving them running helter-skelter. Even the leader of the Boko Haram group, in the person of Shikaro, came out openly and urged his soldier not to be afraid, not to run, but to stand and fight. With this statement, you can see him accepting that his army have been destroyed. And ever since then, he have not come out to say anything. And the Chadian soldier did not just end in destroy the Boko Haram group. They went and captured their warehouse where their weapons were being kept. And that was displayed openly online. And so many people were captured. And that, I believe, that is the weapon that the Chadian president have ordered his soldier not to release to the Nigerian army or not to release any captured member of Boko Haram group. I believe this is lack of trust on the part. And you remember Shikaro came out and said that Idris should not claim victory in a hurry. And he made a threat to him that he's coming for Idris, the president, Idris Dabi, the president of Chad. And with all this saying, it shows how courageous and how decisive the Chadian leader is, and how Nigeria have pulled themselves as a kid before all these things. I wonder how the mighty are falling, and why the Boko Haram group, the 10% he claimed that is remaining, he said they are running to Nigeria. And I wonder what Nigeria will do. I will be taking some of reaction, what Nigeria have said about this, and what this video that is trending online right now. The first comment said, "Please don't hand over those weapons to Nigeria. Otherwise, the Nigerian government will return them back to their boys, Boko Haram." Ha ha ha. It just showed the mistrust and the misgiving that this Nigerian government have. The next comment said, "It will be given back to them. Please don't." Oh, I believe this comment is going to Chadian president that he should not return the weapon back to Nigerian soldier. Other comment say, "Please don't hand them over. Please. Nigeria cannot be trusted. That is so bad. These are Nigerians saying all these things. Another comment said there should not be any clause whatsoever. Those weapons are now Chad's own. He's saying that Chad should keep the weapon. Another one say better. He supported that comment. The next comment say don't hand it over. Oh, they will give it back to them. That is the fear of the Chadian president, and now Nigerians are echoing that fear as well. Another comment say that is a good choice, sir. Keep the weapons. Oh my God, oh my God, are these Nigerians saying all these things? The next comment say, Oga, for why now keep the weapon abeg? No need to give am to Nigeria. They don't have use for it. Oh my God, this is how bad the situation of things in Nigeria is. The next comment say they fight you too, so that should be as a benefit for your arsenal. Oh my God, he's saying that the Boko Haram fought Chad, so Chad should keep the weapon. The next comment say, please let him not release, cause it will definitely find its way back to the owner. So not now that the billionaire general is moving over to the theater of war to do what he asks, maybe to ascertain what weapons are left with Boko Haram troops. Abi, he's saying that Buhari is going to check if his boys still have their weapon, which is the Boko Haram terrorists. The next comment say, why will they want to give them to us at all? Our government will give them back to Boko Haram and claim the weapons have repented. He's talking about the bill that was put before the Nigeria Senate by the former governor of Taraba State in the person of Gadom, when he said that Nigeria should create a recuperate for repented Boko Haram terrorists. I wonder if there's any repented Boko Haram terrorists. The next comment says, please don't try to hand over it or at all. They will return it back to the Boko Haram to fight you back in a very bad way. He's advising the Chadian president to keep the weapon. Another one say, which one is this? The next comment say, I don't know why Nigerians don't have belief in Nigeria government. That's his own say. Another person say, please come and become our president because we have dead government. He's asking the guy that he should come and become Nigeria president because we have dead government. Oh my God. The next comment say, Chad, great general, please don't return the weapon back. We don't trust our government. Please, we are begging you. They are begging Chad to keep the weapon. The next comment say, no or less, don't try it. If you don't want it back in the hands of Boko Haram, don't even, sir. He said that he should not return the weapon back to Nigeria. Another comment say, don't, it will just find its way back to them. Chad should use it against Boko Haram or destroy it. That is his suggestion, that Chad should either destroy the weapon or use it against Boko Haram instead of returning it to the Nigeria government. The next comment say, to talk, please don't. If they will still hand it over to the same Boko Haram that to terrorize and kill Nigerian citizens. Nigerians are urging the Chadian army to keep the weapon. Another comment say, it's a pity see Nigerians here, weapon found in Chad, not in Nigeria, who is providing sanctuary for Boko Haram. He's saying Nigeria is providing sanctuary for Boko Haram, while the Chadian army is destroying them. The next comment say, please don't hand over at all. Keep the weapons in your country. Boko Haram keeps seizing weapons from Nigerian soldiers. That is it. That is this. That is it. The next comment say, don't, but if fight start between Nigeria and Chad, Chad go finish Nigeria sharp. Lazy leaders, lazy soldiers. This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. The Nigerians are really coming hard on Buhari and his government. The next comment said, if Nigeria want weapon, let them go and fight Boko Haram. And if if the weapon, they should get them and use it to become their own. He's urging Nigeria to go and fight and get their own instead of relying on Chad. The next comment said, Chad is a country that is not up to one tenth of Nigeria in all ramification, but yet they did what Nigeria could not do for close to a decade. That is a shame on Nigeria and its government. The next comment said, please, Your Excellency, Idris rather, do not give it back. If you do, they will return it to them. Take them along with you and burn them all. And all innocent life has been too much loss. Thank you. If I continue reading this comment, it will not end. And all the comment is pointing to one thing: the mistrust between Nigeria and its government, lack of trust for them, and the Nigeria government is gradually losing its legitimacy and credibility. It's a pity, and I wonder when this and what is going to change this. Thank you, and keeping informed with our Waste Network. You also can share your thoughts and your comment with us by doing that at the comment section below. See you there, and keeping informed with our Waste Network.